So you can probably pick that stuff out quite easily with the experience that you have.
Yeah, absolutely. And I studied all of that. I mean, I would consider myself one of the best in the business. I mean, I invented the Budweiser girls. I had massive contracts with NASCAR, Carnival Cruise Lines. I've been all over the world, man. I've bumped heads with some of the biggest corporations. The psychology of the ad campaign, and the target market. And I've walked away with $25 to $50 million contracts. So I'm no pushover. I'm no idiot. I'm no, dummy that just decided to open up a YouTube channel and do this.
Who came up with the Spud Dog?
The Spud Dog?
Yeah, Spud McKenzie.
Oh, you mean Spud's? That was way after me. The Budweiser girls was actually a joke because it turned out to be a joke that like came up and like sex sales, and we were right in the middle of these big Budweiser contract negotiations with Budweiser and NASCAR, and it was my father's company, and my father had a young girlfriend that she looked like what's her name? Pamela Anderson. And her name was Cherie. Very beautiful woman, complete airhead. And she came walking in as I was having a meeting with my father, and she was dressed in little white shorts, had a little red shirt on, and it just happened to be a Budweiser shirt. And it was, all skin tight, all tanned out. And she was like, that little bubbly attitude. And I looked over at her, and I was like, oh, my God, that light bulb went off, because that's the type of mind that I have when it comes to, advertising. And I was like, wow, that's it. She's a Budweiser girl. And my father looked at me and he says, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, we're gonna create the Budweiser girls. These girls are going to sell beer. Who drinks beer? Guys. What do guys want to look at? They want to look at, supermodels dressed in little skimpy shorts, and we're going to take this to NASCAR. And we did. And it went off like a bombshell. And we had a 5-year deal, and I went to every single race 5 years in a row with the Budweiser girls. And, they ended up being models for modeling agencies in the specific cities and states where the races were. And it went off like a charm. And it was worth the $25 million, And but that's how it is. You get these light bulbs that go off in your head, and this is what's happened with me and this whole Planet X. Now, look, buddy, if I wanted to, I could go out to a BMW dealership tomorrow morning and I could drop $65K on a brand new BMW. Can you? So it's not about the money. And you know as well as I do that YouTube does not pay you like, tens of thousands of dollars for your content. So, yeah, my videos are monetized, and they're monetized for a reason. Is because Google and YouTube are advertising companies first and foremost. That's what they do. They're advertising companies. I was in the heyday selling banner advertisement. Me out front, I have to be monetized. And according to the last amount of money that I received from YouTube, from Google, compared to the hours that I put in 7 days a week, I'm making $2.29 an hour. That's it.
Now,
$2.29.
That's big money, man. You can buy a yacht. $2.29 an hour? Jeez, what's going on?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I figured it out quite a long time ago because, they have that one internet website called Social Blade, and it lists
That's a
all
pretty
of
cool
the
site.
it lists all of the YouTube channels on and your projections of what you're going to be making. And somehow called Social Blade, and it lists
That's a
all
pretty
of
cool
the
site.
it lists all of the YouTube channels on and your projections of what you're going to be making. Called Social Blade, and it lists
That's a
all
pretty
of
cool
the
site.
it lists all of the YouTube channels on and your projections of what you're going to be making.